The capacity to evaluate new information and have it change our ideals, I think, is the fundamental essence of that. Of free will. And we can either choose to ignore that information, in which case we're just going to keep doing the same thing as history, like a hamster wheel, a revolving door of history, or we can evaluate new information and change our behavior according to some new ideal. That, I think, is the only choice we have. The people who argue against free will only ever argue with people, which is really interesting when you think about it, because they say people are fundamentally indistinguishable from other complex systems like the weather. But you never see somebody arguing with the weather. You only ever see people debating or arguing with people. Like I had a guy call into my show recently who was telling me that he said, Steph, you're just like a computer. And I said, okay, well, why don't you here's my computer. You can continue the debate with the computer. And he didn't understand what I was talking about. He said, I'm not going to talk to your computer. I said, so you only want to talk to me, not the computer. And he said, well, the computer doesn't understand. I got voice recognition. I'll turn it on. Go ahead. Right. And I said, so you don't want to debate with the computer, only with me. So you're saying there's something different about me versus the computer. And have you ever yelled at the rain to stop raining or to change the wind's direction if blowing the wrong way? He said, no, of course not. And I said, so you cannot say that people are just like everything else in the universe if you will only ever debate people. You have to accept that there's something fundamentally different with people if you will never debate anything else that you compare people to. And that's the challenge of the deterministic argument. We are just physics. Everything has an antecedent cause, but you only ever debate with human beings.
That's a strange argument. I don't understand where you're going with that.
You never see somebody arguing with the weather. And he didn't understand what I was talking about.